Update 2 on now what is Tropical Storm Cristobal, which is as the 11 o'clock advisory number 6, is located at 24.8 degrees north, 73.1 degrees west, and has winds of 45 miles per hour, a pressure of 998 millibars, and moving north at 5 miles per hour. Here's the forecast track as of the 11 o'clock advisory. You can see moving really slowly for the next 2 days by Tuesday, but by Wednesday, 8 p.m., expected to become a hurricane. Thursday as well. And by Friday, expected to be post-tropical. We're going to check now the satellite imagery. Here's the satellite imagery. You can see the system's fairly disorganized, kind of. You can see this is not associated with Cristobal. Here's the center of circulation. You can see most of the thunderstorms into the Bahamas as well. You can see not that many thunderstorms. There's still thunderstorms. The center's like right in there, sort of on the edge of that. We can check on the infrared. Here is the infrared rainbow imagery. You can see a lot of thunderstorms. You can see a tiny little burst of thunderstorms right on top of the center area, but it's very tiny. You can see right here. But the system is fairly disorganized still. You can see maybe you can see on the water vapor. We're gonna look at another infrared imagery. Here's the shortwave imagery. You can see kind of the darker blues. Still, there's a lot of thunderstorms, just not that organized. You can still see some Bahamas getting a lot of rain in Turks and Caicos, as well as parts of Cuba, Jamaica, and Hispaniola, and a little bit in Puerto Rico. Still, when I check the water vapor. Here's the water vapor imagery. You can see this is the reason why there's not that many thunderstorms around the center. It's all displaced because here's just a lot of dry air, as well as shear affecting the system. You can see right here all the shear in this, and as well as a lot of dry air, and this is where the system's heading to, so it may struggle, which is a good thing because we don't want a strengthening storm. Still bringing a lot of showers, you can see. And we're going to check the probabilities and warnings. Here are the watches and warning. Tropical storm warnings are in effect for central Bahamas now, including Cat Island, the Esquimals, Long Island, Ronque, and San Salvador. The interests in the northwest Bahamas should monitor the progress of the system for storm information. So these are the warnings you can see. We're gonna go to the forecast track. So I have to go back home. And you can see, here's just the other active storms. This is weakening, and this is a Cat 5 storm in the Pacific, but they're not affecting land. So here you can see the warnings right there. This is the areas that the warnings we're talking about right here. Next, we're going to check the probabilities. Here's the tropical storm wind speed probabilities. You can see pretty much nowhere besides Bermuda. We'll see when Bermuda has like a, here I'll bring in the chart, 30 to 40% chance of seeing winds. in Bermuda of tropical storm force, and as well Newfoundland has about 5% will that could possibly increase by the time it gets close up there. As well, there's some areas in Bahamas, but that's fairly, we're going to check the 50-knot winds. Here's the 50-knot winds. You can see here we have this a 30% chance, but nowhere out. Bermuda has a 5% chance of seeing 50-knot winds or 58 miles per hour greater at the surface. And the hurricane force winds are next. Here's the hurricane wind probabilities. Really low chances at the moment since the storm's winds are so low, but it is expected to become a hurricane. But no land areas will be affected as according to this chart. Next, we're going to lastly check the visible imagery real quick and the forecast models. Here is the GFS model. Here's Cristobal right here. Let me just play it. Computer's acting up right now, so here you go. Here you can see the GFS model takes Cristobal up the coast, but not along the coast, just out to sea. Maybe affecting Bermuda a little, but then you can see it intensifying. But by this time, it's probably post-tropical. Next, we're going to check the European model. And here is the European model, which predicts a less intensive storm, but closer to land than the GFS model, and brings it more into shore, but it's less intensive, but it still can cause high rip currents and high waves. And that's pretty much it for this update. Stay tuned for tomorrow on another update. Thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on Tropical Storm Cristobal.